So I'm Pamela Garvey. I'm the instructor for this class, and I'm very excited by the work that this group has produced. It's been really, really stellar, the scripts they've come up with, and how much they've collaborated and worked well with one another to produce amazing final products. And so today we're going to see films and plays. You'll see if you look at the program, sometimes it's an entire film or play, that's a short one, and then other times it's an excerpt. And usually the excerpt has been chosen so that you can follow it, even if you don't have the entire play or the entire film with you. So you'll see also there's an asterisk next to certain names, and then that is somebody who's actually in the class. So not only does that person have a script that you're seeing in film or play form, but they also are acting or have filmed for or edited for another student. I do have one amendment. It came in kind of late, so I couldn't get into the programs, but when we get to Lynn's film, Snow Rides Shotgun. Isn't that a great title, Snow Rides Shotgun? Casey, who's behind the screen there, he's the man behind the screen right now. Casey actually did the final edits for that, okay? I'm going to send it to him. All right. Next we're going to have a play. And so if you go to page 2, Catch Me If You Can. This is an excerpt of a play by Zana Ennenbach. Whenever you're ready, Zana.
Hey, Miles, I got the door open. The motion sensor's off. Okay, I'm going in.
Freeze! Drop the necklace and slowly put your hands behind your head.
Officer Caldwell, fancy meeting you here.
Quiet. Stop moving.
You know, now that I'm seeing you in actual life, I gotta admit, you're not so bad on the eyes.
If you're as smart as your tracker record lets on, you'll cooperate and come with me, Julie.
So you see my record. I knew you were keeping tabs on me. It's a bit obsessive, don't you think? I mean, I just can't tell if it's real creepy or really cute.
Cute? What about any of this is cute? And I told you to stop moving.
What I mean is it's cute that you really think I'm not going down without a fight. I'm sorry, hon, but I just don't have time to go to prison today.
Well, you should have thought about that before you became a jewelry thief.
You know, I did think about that, and then I realized I don't really care.
I just don't understand why you thought about becoming a jewelry thief in the first place. You should have known that you couldn't possibly win.
You really think I can't win? Then why are you trying so hard to stop me?
It's my job. I can't.
This is so beyond your job. You've been following me, tracking me, trying to hunt me down, so either you're scared of me or you just couldn't wait to see me again. Miles, get in here quick!
Miss Anderson?
Man.
Miss Anderson, I'm James. This is Myers' assistant. We spoke on the phone. Ma'am? Ma'am, can you hear me?
I got a whole bunch of these. I can't quite figure this one out. You think you can?
Miss Anderson, I'm here because you haven't sent Mrs. Meyer a single manuscript in the past 6 months. She sent me to brainstorm with you a little. Help you get out of this funk.
But can you solve it?
Solve what?
The puzzle.
Miss Anderson, we really must.
Don't call me Miss Anderson. That's my mother's name.
Wouldn't she be Mrs. Anderson, when she's married to your father?
Why would she be married to my father?
Well, if you and her have the same last name.
You can call me Anderson. Now, would you like a cup of tea?
No.
I already have a kettle boiling. You look like a chamomile kind of guy. I have 60 different kinds of teas here, 10 of which are available to guests. But who knows, you might surprise me and want chai.
I'll have chamomile.
Let it sit for a couple of minutes to brew. Well, sit! Stop standing there like a virgin in a whorehouse.
Anderson, Mrs. Meyer wants to know if you're working on anything.
You had an opportunity to change my opinion about you by picking chai. And yet, you decided to confirm my judgments. Interesting, don't you think?
It's just tea. It's like my mother would make.
Tell me more about your mother.
Miss Anderson, I'm here to help brainstorm with you. Maybe bounce some stuff off of, generate some inspiration.
No, I'm not inspired. Maybe telling me about your mother will inspire me.
Ma'am, I really don't think.
Don't call me ma'am, it's disgustingly formal. Speaking of which, take off that tie.
Excuse me?
Your tie, it's constricting, and I worry not enough blood is getting to your head. Plus, it makes your neck look big.
Ma'am, the last manuscript you sent Mrs. Meyer was considered a brilliant masterpiece. Mrs. Meyer is worried that you think you can't top it, so she sent me to brainstorm with you a little. Maybe try something out of your comfort zone, generate some inspiration.
You really have to take off that tie. You look like a Jehovah's Witness.
Ma'am, I'm fine with the tie. Please, let's just brainstorm something and give me some drafts to take to Mrs. Meyer.
I'm not fine with it. How am I supposed to get the creative juices flowing with a walking snooze machine? It's dangerous. Really, I could die of boredom. And then Meyer will really never get the next manuscript.
I like this tie.
Why, did your mommy give it to you?
Yes.
Oh, brilliant. Tell me more.
Jesus Christ, are you a shrink or a playwright?
Interesting how the mention of your mother sets you off.
Ma'am, I'm just trying to do my job. Now, if you have some drafts or some manuscripts I can give to Mrs. Meyer, I'll be on my way and out of your hair.
Thank God. Goodbye, awful tie boy.
My presence here is obviously not helping, so I'm leaving. If you'd like to save your career, I'll take whatever drafts you have to give Mrs. Meyer.
Bye.
How can you not care about this? Your work is revolutionary. Your most recent play won a Tony. I studied your plays in school. How can you not have any drafts?
Who said I didn't have any drafts?
Really, that's fantastic. Where are they?
Oh, easy there, Tiger. I didn't say I was going to give them to you.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with me? If you're such a fan of the arts, why don't you become a critic or a director?
I'm not talented the way you are. Come on, you gotta give me something.
Why? Why? I got to. Who's to say that writing some shitty play is a better use of my time than solving these puzzles or learning how to play the banjo? Ooh, that's a good idea. I should buy a banjo.
Those papers. Goodness, are these your drafts?
Hey, suck up. Don't touch what isn't yours.
You have drafts. Please, Miss Anderson, let me take them to Mrs. Meyer.
Oh, you're fast for someone with a stick up his ass.
Yeah, and you're childish for a woman on the doorstep of menopause.
Oh, there you go, Jamesy boy. Another good one-liner like that, and you're getting the job of ghostwriting my scripts for sure.
Ma'am, Anderson, grow up and give me those drafts.
Oh, I loathe growing up. It's so boring, which is why I haven't done it. No one lets you jump on your bed when you're a grown-up. And as far as I'm concerned, a life in which you can't even jump on your own bed is a life that really isn't worth living. Oh.
No! You have any idea what you've just done? How can you be so childish?
Said the Virgin.
For God's sake, what the hell happened to you? You really are nothing more than a lunatic. How dare you waste this brilliant gift you were given? You could reshape a generation. You could start a social movement. But what do? You run away, destroy what I can dream of writing and thinking it fun. How can you care so little? When I was growing up, I always loved your plays. You inspired me to write, and when I realized I didn't have the same greatness you had, it broke me. But look at you. What a disappointment you turned out to be.
I'm not great.
How can you say that?
If you're gonna be a crybaby, you're gonna have to leave. This is a no crybaby zone. You're gonna fuck up all the good mojo I worked so hard to create. You see this? Huh? See this? This is good mojo. How can a crybaby and something as beautiful and cheerful as this exist in the same space? It's beyond me. Serious. You should get a medal for that. Oh, yuck. I'm all for a good workout, but now my tea is cold.
How can the person who wrote Emily Isaac be so pessimistic?
Huh?
Well, God, what is it she said? Hold tightly onto your dreams, no matter the cost.
No, she didn't.
Excuse me?
No, she didn't say that. That blonde wig and heels did.
Ma'am, I remember watching that play at least 3 times. I love that line. I wrote it down and everything.
You think I don't remember my own plays? Emily never said that. What she said was, I hold onto my dreams like lifesavers. That's what I wrote.
Well, that's a terrible line.
Ha! You should hang out with that mustachioed shit who directed it. He's the one who wrote that line. You and he would get along just swell. While you're at it, move to Hollywood. Fill up on whores and champagne. Don't bother bringing art with you. The palm trees kill it off.
I don't understand. That's the most iconic line from that show. It's arguable the reason it gained so much traction. You're saying you didn't even write it?
No, I didn't.
Ugh, man, you were right. Having your tea go cold isn't very satisfying. Oh, damn. Well, this is a place reserved for good mojo, right? How about I make us some tea? Tea that's not gone cold by me. Oh, thank God you left the kettle on. It's a time saver. Always thinking ahead, Anderson. No wonder you're world renowned. Where's your tea? Anderson? Oh, I see. Man, you weren't kidding about how much tea you have. What kind do you want? You seem like a matcha person to me.
Which tea did you choose?
Chai?
You think you're clever, don't you? What's next in this kumbaya dream of yours? Are we going to write a play about the importance of literature or the true value of an author?
Well, I mean,
If you know, no wonder you told me on that sob story about, I'm not as great as you are. You think this is a Disney movie, don't you? Huh. And think at first, I thought you were a true patron of the arts. But you're just like that mustachioed director. You want everything beautiful and palatable and tied up in a neat bow. If you start to say something about find the beautiful and the ugly and the messy or some shit like that, I'm really going to give you mommy issues.
what's that supposed to mean?
You want to find out?
No, ma'am.
Think before you speak now.
I think I've had my fill of the arts. You know, between you and Mrs. Meyer, I've had my fill of plays for one lifetime, or at least until I've had time to go and wash today off me.
Spilled some tea on you and dropped that cup.
Yeah, it's all my pants. I'm stained now. My dry cleaners aren't open today.
You ever gonna tell me about your mother?
Why, are you trying to replace her? I don't think that's a role you want to play. You're nothing like her.
Oh, meaning she's not a cynical writer who entertains guests by trashing her own living room?
Well, take the writer part out of it. You're not too far off.
I thought you said we were nothing alike. Seems like she's right up my alley.
Well, she wouldn't trash the living room to intimidate an editor's assistant.
Why would she trash the living room?
We're gonna need something stronger than tea before.
Talk.
My God, you just happen to have that under there? What do you duct tape it? Why would you hide alcohol in your own home?
You never know when you're gonna need a drink. Now talk.
From what I remember, you have a pretty interesting situation with your mother too. How about we start out with...
Drink, and tell me about this living room trashing mother of yours.
You have very obnoxious clothing. Are you trying to compensate for something?
No diversion, String Bean. And besides, with that outfit, what would you know about women's fashion? I'm seducing the world with my funky charm.
Well, my mother was an escort, so I think I know more about seductive clothing than you do.
Holy shit. I guess I never pegged you for the son of a whore. I guess it makes sense. I mean, scandalous surroundings breed uptight purity. It also explains our relationship.
Our relationship? If anything, I'm developing Stockholm Syndrome.
Ha ha. What I mean is, your mother charged by the hour, and maybe I should be charging you by the hour for all the psychological assistance I'm giving you.
Psychological assistance? If anything, you're going to be the reason I need therapy. You're a very emotionally disturbed person.
Thank you. It must have been chaotic, your childhood. I'm guessing your mother wasn't home very often.
No, she wasn't. To be fair, I wasn't either.
No? Where were you? Studying in a library?
God, no. I was sneaking into Broadway theaters.
Really? You? Sneaking? James, I just have to keep hold of you. You're a lot more interesting than that boring suitlet's on.
Well, that might not be that difficult. I mean, your apartment building is like a maze. I'll never find my way out. You know what? You're a lot more human than your off-putting behavior lets on.
Don't get sappy on me now, James. I'm just starting to like you.
Oh, and we can't have that now, can we? Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
What? Where are the bodies buried? You think I'm stupid enough to bury them?
No. What's your first name? All your credits just say A. Anderson. Like, do you even have one?
Of course I have a first name.
Really? What is it?
Anderson.
Your parents named you Anderson Anderson?
It's actually Anderson, Anderson, Anderson. And no, they didn't. I had it legally changed.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. You're dangerous company, James. You're starting to catch on to my bullshit.
That scares you, doesn't it?
Ouch! Really towing the delicate line of the work-friend balance.
Just messing with you. But hey, let's play one more game. Tell me honestly why you stopped writing, and I'll tell you more about my mother, who is no longer an escort, but is now a actress, playing in a film not too far from here.
What? You can't drop a bombshell like that and not tell me more. Who is she? If you tell me she's playing Alexander Hamilton, I just might scream.
My mother isn't Lin-Manuel Miranda, but I will tell you more, but first you gotta answer my question.
You're gonna be the end of me, but fine. I have a sick interest in gossip and complex women. All right. When that director changed my line, well, and then everyone loved my play for something I didn't even write. It was like my writing didn't even matter. You know, the first director I worked with, he said the script is like the Bible. You don't have God or the director or the writer to tell you what it means. You have to take the word as undeniable truth. Of course, he was a bit of a religious nut job. But the point still stands. I mean, anyway, today, it's like the writing doesn't even matter. It's how thin is the actress, or how much action can you write to tack another 20 minutes onto an hour-long play?
You know, I don't think you're giving the audience enough credit. I mean, sure, there's some assholes with long scarves who spew nonsense only caring about the superficial stuff, but that's not the majority.
Oh, see, you don't even know what you're talking about, fucking lightweight.
Shut up. What I'm saying is it's not the majority of people. You know what? Let me prove it to you.
How are you going to do that?
Well, you held up your end of the deal, so I'm going to hold up the end of mine. We're going to go see my mother's play. You know, she and I aren't exactly on speaking terms, so I don't have tickets, but I do happen to know they never lock the service entrance.
James, are you proposing that we break into a theater to watch a play starring your escort mother, and then what, I'll have my Disney movie moment?
Well, technically it's not breaking in if the doors are unlocked, but yeah, you never know. Maybe watching a play while surrounded by a crowd of people enjoying it, you might change your tune.
Or I might not.
Or you'll just get to have fun and enjoy a play.
As long as you promise not to put on that horrifying tie.
Deal.
Now, if we get there, and it's Shrek the Musical, I am going to hit you. play A Change of Plans.
Hey there.
You're kidding.
Nope, it's really me. In the flesh.
No, Asher, we agreed to meet earlier than this.
Oh, did we? Ah, so we did. Whoops. Hope you weren't waiting too long.
Oh, not at all, just half an hour.
Did you say something, Silas?
Did you have a nice day?
Great one. Ran some errands, binge watched this show I've been obsessed with.
Which one?
The Society. You heard of it?
I don't really watch much TV.
No. We'll fix that soon enough.
Right.
Oh, Silas, I mean to ask you, is your phone working okay? 'Cause,
Yeah. Why?
well, it's just, you never responded to any of my texts. I was starting to think you were ghosting me until I finally gave you a call.
Is that right?
You must not be much of a texter then, huh?
No, I wouldn't really say that.
Oh, well then,
Asher, let me ask you something. How do you think that date went?
great. I mean, I asked you out again, didn't I?
Right.
You don't agree? All right then. Okay, was it something I said to you or what?
It was more like what you said to other people.
Okay, well that makes no sense. I was nice to everyone I spoke to.
That's exactly my point, Asher. You were very, very, very nice to everyone you spoke to.
Okay, what are you insinuating? No, you're delusional. Excuse me for being a gentleman, unlike certain people I know.
A woman quite literally gave you her phone number.
What's that got to do with me?
Why would you accept it? Oh, but you're a gentleman, right?
I'm just being polite. God, you didn't strike me as the clingy type.
All I'm saying is a decent person would have clarified if they weren't looking for something serious. Instead, you asked me out on a date.
Please, I'm so sure you would have loved a hookup.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look at you. You're not built for hookups. You're the type that would sleep with me and then get offended when I leave the next morning instead of making you breakfast.
I'm not. You have no awareness whatsoever, do you?
What makes you say that?
Can I guess you guys start with any drinks?
Can I get a water?
I'll have a strawberry lemonade.
Sure.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Has it not occurred to you that since you walked in, you've been staring at the waitress the same way you look at me?
That's cute, but I think you're seeing things.
Your water. Strawberry lemonades.
Thank you.
You're welcome. By the way, you got anything going on this weekend?
No, nothing in particular. What do you ask?
There's a new
I'm
movie
sorry,
that
can I get a new
mentioned.
straw?
I already give you one.
I need a new one.
What?
Look, am I being fucked with? If John Quixote walks out of that fucking...
Silas, you sound crazy.
I sound crazy! I'm leaving.
Hello. I said hello.
Hi.
Alright. What do you guys think of this new projection method? I was watching 1984 and I saw something that really inspired me. is when our heroic protagonist, 1984, is using this projection method to project to all the masses. I thought it was pretty cool, so I decided to try something similar. So, what do you guys think?
Actually, I'm not a guy.
Hey, don't correct me!
Sorry, sir. Sorry, never again, sir.
Alright, now what do you people think of my new projection method?
It's
Great,
great,
sir.
Alright, good. Now get out of your filth-ridden. Ugh.
Hello, God King Emperor Overrule, Ultimate Perfect King Joe. I have something I'd like to talk to you about.
Okay, listen. I know I told you to call me that every single time. Don't get me wrong, it's a lovely name, but it's just way too long to call me every single time. So just call me sir.
Yes, sir. I'll only call you sir, sir. It's a certified sir moment. I love certified sir moments. Are we currently experiencing a certified sir moment, sir? Isn't that great, sir?
Just stop.
I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I'll prove my worth.
A worthy person will get to the point and tell me what you want to talk about.
The Jolder is becoming undrinkable. It's infested with jold. Do you have a solution for this situation?
What is Jolter again?
It's water, but Watt was replaced with Joe.
Oh, good. The arbitrarily replacing words with Joe law is in effect.
It's one of the few laws I like.
One of the few? Does it mean you hate my other laws? Jaws? You hate my jaws? My world is perfect. This is a Joetopia for Joe's sake. I have Joe-affected this world. Joe Amusement Park, Joe Education, Joe Restaurant. This world is perfect. People who dislike my world are wrong. Wrong, I say wrong. Joe 38, good news. You got a Joe motion. Wait, what? I have to Joe emote every other Joe? Wait, I do? There'll be a number of mounts if I don't? Well, do you want the Joe motion or not? Good, I'll see you next Joe's Day. Oh, meeting time. We need to eradicate all women.
Forgive me for the question, Emperor, Ultimate, Overlord, Perfect Ruler, Joe, but why?
What do you mean, why? Isn't it obvious?
Forgive me for not seeing it, God, King, Overlord, Emperor, Ruler, Joe, but no.
Just go. Never mind. Look, we need to eradicate all women because they can't be named Joe.
We could always call them Josephine.
Don't correct me! Wait, actually, that's genius. Not only I don't have to kill half the population, but we can just name him Joe.
Did I do good?
Yeah, you did good. You did what a whole room of people couldn't do. You pleased me. Joe 5, you're now my Joe 2.
Holy crap, I get to live! I get to live!
Yeah, you do. Congrats on the Joe motion. Want to get some Joe cream? I'll buy it.
Whoa, I've never had Joe cream before.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. Smells like a rotting Joe out here. When did my Joetopia get this bad?
You can't blame yourself, sir. It was probably Joseph of lower number, late bastards.
Yeah, right. Where's the Joe cream parlor? I've been looking for hours.
I think...
You do? How come you didn't tell me?
You're only being corrected. I know it upsets you.
Yeah, good point. I was just about to kill you.
Good one.
What do you mean, good one?
Let's just never mind.
Okay. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you. Why do you just call me Joe?
I thought it'd be faster.
I knew I liked you.
But earlier... Never mind.
Yeah, that right there. If that was anybody, I mean anybody else, you'd be dead before they can finish their own sentence.
You're too kind.
Let's just You explain the subtext doesn't make it cool.
I get it.
Okay, never mind. Just forget. Okay. Just never mind.
It's just what?
Have you seen the conversation with the ruler last this long?
I think we should leave before he notices.
No, forget it. Okay. Joe Parlor's right there. Let's just get some.
Fine.
Hey there, what can I get you guys?
What? Where's your name tag? Why doesn't your tag say Joe on it? And where's your number?
Because this is my name, and people usually don't have numbers.
Aren't you gonna do something?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Nice that you have a friend.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, small talk aside, everything's pretty fucked up.
This is Joetopia.
Clearly.
You have a father?
Mother, but
Mother. Whoops.
yes. This isn't Revelation. Everyone has one.
Well, he sure does, but let's get on with it. What can I get you guys?
I'll have a cherry swirl with nuts. Hold the nuts.
I'll have a.
This power and you can't even read a menu. I would expect nothing less.
Mom, not in front of the subordinate. I'll have the Joe Cream special.
One cherry vanilla with nuts, hold the nuts. One vanilla.
This is gonna be delicious.
My mom's right. Everything is fucked. It looks like shit. It smells like shit. It's all shit. I don't want this stupid planet anymore. Here, you can have the problem. Take it, take it.
Cherry vanilla, nuts, hold the nuts. You like vanilla?
Yeah. So your son kind of just left.
It's all yours now.
Thanks.
Got a whole bunch of people that stand up for the
Yeah, like
flag.
every.
All right, now, would everybody in the class, as well as all people who assisted or acted, please come up, get your bow. All right, so the beauty of collaboration as well as creativity. Wonderful work. If you didn't get a program, there's these pink programs over there on the ice cream station. Sorry, there's no actual ice cream on the ice cream station. It's just the programs. There's also some up here. So please get a program. All of you who had some role in this, whether you're in the class or not, make sure you get one as well for yourself. Your names are in there. And thank you again. Wonderful job. And we need to get back the things we borrowed to the right place. Yeah.